cool.
Weird.
We're seeing Deadpool! Oh my gosh!
Think about women yet.
My sister has it. Yes. It's you.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane,
Hello, Forrest.
you got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle. Cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time. I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Be at Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello, everyone. This is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradleys Fun. This is The Dish. And I see that some of you are out there watching. I don't have any chat yet. If you are out there and you are watching, and you're not on a TV, if you are on a device that you can chat on, please bless us with a hi or a hello or a friendly hey, Heidi ho, something like that in the chat. We've got some huge breaking news that is coming out of Walt Disney World today, and that is why I wanted to jump on here very last minute. I don't usually do this, but it's a tremendous report, so I wanted to get it out, and I am trying to find where I can go to where I can chat, because I need another. Here it is. Let me see here. Gotta double check and make sure that everything is working. I see one on there. It says, all that is crafty says hi from Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte is where my dad was born many, many years ago. So hello, all that is crafty. Good to see you in the chat. I will say hi back. Yes, indeed. So this is me on my account that I typically will watch things from. Anyway, welcome to an evening version of The Dish. Hopefully people will get notifications. This is why it's so important. If you are subscribed to the channel, okay, make sure that you have all notifications turned on, the notification bell, because when you click it, not only do you stick it to the YouTube algorithm, but you get notified of any time that we might have breaking news like this that we have today that we need to go live with. And I need to check and make sure that my feed is where I need it to be. Ooh, that is, I'm going to show this one too, for sure. But anyhow, yes, Avarice Carmageddon says, aloha, Ron. Good to see you in the chat there, Avarice Carmageddon. And all that's crafty, of course, first timer, that is okay. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We appreciate you being here. And then IndieGal3539 says, hi from India. Again, this is breaking news. So what I normally do on the show, and I just want to show you guys, we have regular times for the show. Normally, we are Monday nights and Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And because this is, those are panel shows, also Sundays at 3:15. Typically, I will have guest panelists, 3, 4, 5, 6 panelists on the show. Yeah. And Avarice Carmageddon says, here it is. How did 40 rides go down today? Isn't that like 80 to 90%? Yeah, basically all of Walt Disney World was shuttered, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. It's pretty wild. I do want to let you know that there are some things that are available going on right now, as I am getting ready to share my screen. Again, do please hit that like button on your way and share this out on your social medias. Get this out to as many people as you can. This is important news about the Walt Disney World Resort, especially today, especially this weekend. And Andy W says, howdy all. Good to see you here, Andy W. We're going to add this to the stage. I'm going to show you our Follow the Bradleys Fun spread shop. If you're new to the channel, if you're not familiar, we have right now a sale going on for Labor Day weekend. It is 20% off everything across the board. So we do have our Follow the Bradleys Fun coffee mugs and hats and t-shirts. There's our family avatar logo, as well as the dish. Items with the dish on it are many. There should be even more than that. And then of course you can see our Make Disney Walt Again. We love our Make Disney Walt Again merchandise. And if you don't want to confuse people, you can always change the color on something like this and just make it a blue hat if you want it to be blue, or a gray hat if you want it to be gray. That's fine too. Any of the hat colors will work because we want to help to make Disney Walt again. Yeah, it's a crazy day. I do want to thank you guys for being here. The ones who have showed up, guys, you are the energon that gets me going.
Toast Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy. This stuff's the greatest.
Yes, it is. And you guys are the greatest audience on YouTube. So hello to Andy W., Indie Gal, Avarice, Carmageddon, all that's crafty, and anyone else out there that might be watching right now. We appreciate you being here. And if you're watching on the replay, please drop by and click that like button and say, hey, we're the replay gang. And let us know what you think about the breaking news that's going on at Walt Disney World Resort today. And Strings and Pucks is here as well. Hello, Strings and Pucks. Good to see you in the chat, Jeremy. Let's see what we got going on. We are going to show you, first of all, before we get to the main story, man, I got something sad. I got something that honestly it's really sad to show you guys. When it comes to Walt Disney World, if you are going, remember it is time to lower your expectations.
Lowered expectations.
That's pretty much what you're getting if you go to Disney today. So let's start breaking the news with this post out of X. This is by our good friend Drew the Disney Dude, Drew Smith. Here's a current look at the former Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America at the Magic Kingdom. Crews are pumping the remaining water out of the river while scaffolding installation begins to block views of the construction. How much bad show can you get? I mean, can you guys see that? It's just kind of nasty looking. I mean, let me throw this down here. Can I blow this up? Yeah. Yeah. That is that's today. It's bad out there, guys. It is really, really bad. That is, and by the way, it's all on stage. The walls don't block everything. And yeah, you can see all that if you wander into what used to be called Frontierland, and now I just don't know what it is. All joking aside, to see. Oh man, dude, it breaks my heart. Absolutely breaks my heart. This is a tragedy unfolding here. The biggest tragedy of all of this, oh yeah, it's gonna smell. But the biggest tragedy of all of this is not even this bad show right here. It's the fact that all of the work that they're going to do to get Cars Land in could have been done on the other side of Big Thunder Mountain. There's plenty of land available. They could have kept, at the very least, this portion of the Rivers of America and kept the Liberty Bell going and turned Tom Sawyer's Island into a different type of island that honored the frontier era. And then it would have made more sense to put the new Piston Peak area right behind Big Thunder and lead Big Thunder into Piston Peak, because then you would have had historical eras that bleed in to each other, where the old frontier bled into the frontier of cars coming to the forefront. But they didn't do that. And why? Because yes, they could have, but they don't care. You are absolutely right, Avarice Carmageddon. And again, I just want to say thank you for everybody that is coming in, that is here on this exclusive breaking night for what is happening at the Walt Disney World Resort. It's a tragedy what's going on right now. So long. And sometimes I have to pause in order to see what's going on. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, some of the rides were still down. All this started happening around 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. There was a big storm. We're going to get to that. So yes, right now we have news. It's not great.
I have news.
What type of news is it?
Well, to be perfectly frank, it's bad.
Maybe if you tell me the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad.
The bad news in a good way. Yes, I can do that. Well, here goes. Wait till you hear this.
The bad news in a good way. Is there a good way to tell this news? I am not sure, but here it is. We have breaking news. This is out of X. Disney Food Blog on their post says a widespread power outage has impacted all 4 Walt Disney World parks and closed down many attractions. And they have a video. Let me see where they are at. I think is that Rise of the Resistance? No, it might be I think that I think they were waiting to get teleported at Galactic Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. That's what that looks like. Andrew Hart, 1 hour ago, says breaking a massive power outage has hit Walt Disney World. All 4 parks are impacted. Dozens of attractions have been forced to shut down. Guest report rides stalled mid-ride and whole sections of the park sitting dark. Disney has not given an official cause or timeline. allears.net, their post says Disney World just faced a massive outage with over 30 rides suddenly shutting down all at once. Talk about chaos in the most magical place on earth. Yes, I didn't even make up the chaos word for this story. Drew Smith, no music right now at Epcot due to the resort-wide power surge at Walt Disney World, says it's eerie. Let's take a look at this video. And I just realized that I didn't have the X post. I'll go back and show you the X post. Robert Sprites is in here. Dan said I was there this morning with friends, and now this happens. All right, so let's go back and show you the post that I may not have had on the screen. A lot of times when I'm doing a show like this, I realize after the fact that I didn't have this on the screen. So I apologize for that. Let me go back and start back at the beginning. Out of Disney Food Blog, a widespread power outage has impacted all 4 WDW parks and closed down many attractions. They were, it looks like in this video there, they were waiting at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and everything just stopped. Andrew Hart says, breaking a massive power outage. A massive power outage has hit Walt Disney World. All 4 parks are impacted and dozens of attractions have been forced to shut down. Guest report rides stalled mid-ride and whole sections of the parks sitting dark. Disney has not given an official cause or timeline. AllEars.net reports Disney World just faced a massive outage with over 30 rides suddenly shutting down at once. Talk about chaos in the most magical place on earth. Notice that every single post, the amount of rides that got shut down kind of increases. And there's the one we were at, Drew Smith. No music right now at Epcot due to the resort-wide power surge at Walt Disney World. Yeah, so he's at Epcot, and we put this on. No music. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. We think that it was probably the storm that caused the power surge. We don't know for sure though. Snips over here. Snips says a power outage at all four parks. OMFG, a storm rolled through, but it was nothing out of the ordinary for the area. We're going to go home and come back on Sunday and Monday. Some people are stuck on the rides, which is crazy. I hope non-pass holders get a refund because I would be, let's just say, she said, duly upset if this was a full day that I paid for and bought lightning lanes for. I would bet. I mean, look at that. She's going down the wait times. They're all temporarily closed. That's amazing. Drew Smith says over 40 attractions are temporarily closed due to a reported resort-wide power surge at Walt Disney World. How do you have a resort-wide power surge? What does that even mean? Newsworthy moment today. Disney World Tom says no music throughout Epcot due to the power outage at Walt Disney World. I'm not sure how the other parks are currently, but I'm assuming it's running off the same system. Well, I guess the solar panels failed. Is there backup to that? Yes. I probably don't have the sound turned on. But like, here's another one. Ryan says power outage means most of the park is down. No fingerprint readers at check-in. No monorails. Oh my gosh. I don't know how they get. And then we go to that park place. Power surge causes Walt Disney World. So let's go over to that park place and check out the story from Marvin Montanero out of thatparkplace.com. There it is. Power surge causes chaos at Walt Disney World. 40 plus attractions are down. Monorails are suspended. I'm wondering what happened with the Skyliner. I haven't heard anything about the Skyliner yet. So this is all still breaking. We're still looking into this, guys. We don't know all of the details. Yes, I did hear that Grand Fiesta Tour was still up and running. And this is no surprise. Yes, Universal was not affected, but Universal is also miles down the road from where Disney is. All right, so power surge causes chaos at Walt Disney World. 40 plus attractions down. Monorails suspended by Marvin Montanero. Walt Disney World is in the middle of an unprecedented operational meltdown. A massive power surge has taken out rides and transportation across the resort, with reports confirming that more than 40 attractions are currently down. Even the iconic monorail system is suspended, leaving guests stranded in long lines outside Magic Kingdom and scrambling to find alternate transportation. This is one of the largest system-wide breakdowns Disney has seen in years, leaving both guests and industry observers stunned. A widespread breakdown. The outage began earlier today, sending shockwaves across all four theme parks. While smaller technical hiccups are not unusual in the parks, the sheer scale of this disruption is highly abnormal. According to multiple reports, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom are all impacted. At Magic Kingdom, a handful of rides remain open, including Peter Pan's Flight, It's a Small World, the Mad Tea Party, Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. Nearly every other attraction is offline, creating bottlenecks and confusion. At Epcot, guests are finding slim pickings with only the Grand Fiesta Tour, starring the Three Caballeros, Turtle Talk with Crush Dude, and limited character encounters currently available at Hollywood Studios. By far the hardest hit, the park has seen all major attractions shut down, leaving only character meets and the Mickey Shorts Theater running. For Visitors Game, for Rise of the Resistance, or Slinky Dog Dash, the disappointment is immeasurable. Animal Kingdom operations are limited to Pandora, the world of Avatar, and Kilimanjaro safaris, while the rest of the park sits idle. Monorails offline, crowds surge outside the Magic Kingdom. Compounding the disaster, the monorail system has been completely suspended. For families who rely on the system to reach Magic Kingdom and Epcot, this has created gridlock. Reports show huge crowds and long lines outside Magic Kingdom, with many frustrated guests forced to turn to buses or ferries to reach the park. Transportation has long been a critical pressure point for Disney's operations, and today's outage highlights just how fragile the system can be when one pillar, like the monorail, goes down. There's a pattern of outages. This isn't the first time in 2025 that Disney has faced major power-related issues. Earlier this year, a February outage shut down dozens of attractions across the Magic Kingdom. That incident, however, was relatively contained compared to today's all-resort shutdown. The fact that a second major incident has occurred in less than a year raises serious questions about Disney's infrastructure resilience. With tens of millions of visitors annually, even brief outages can cost the company dearly, not only in lost revenue, but in reputational damage. Disney's silence so far. Now, this is a big one. As of this writing, Disney has not released an official statement. Instead, guests are relying on the My Disney Experience app, which shows real-time attraction closures. However, the app is being criticized by guests for lagging updates and a lack of clear communication. The silence from Disney's corporate channels only fuels speculation. Is this merely a localized technical surge or something larger tied to the resort's electrical grid? Until Disney provides clarity, rumors and frustration will continue to spread. The bigger picture, Disney has long marketed Walt Disney World as the most magical place on Earth, but today's events serve as a stark reminder that the resort is just as vulnerable to technical breakdowns as any other sprawling infrastructure system. Guests will forgive the occasional hiccup, but a resort-wide outage affecting 40-plus attractions and shutting down the monorail risks undermining the brand's carefully cultivated image of perfection. If outages like this become a recurring theme, Disney may have to invest heavily in power redundancy systems, emergency ride protocols, and more transparent communication strategies. So what happens next? Disney engineers are reportedly working to bring attractions back online, but there's no clear timeline. It's possible we'll see phased reopenings throughout the evening, but for now, the resort remains in a near standstill. For guests on site today, the reality is harsh. This is shaping up to be a day they'll never forget, but not for the right reasons. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Checking out the show, watching it all. If we have any support, we will, of course, still throw down our normal celebrations. So if there's any super chats, super things, super stickers, PayPal's, Buy Me Coffees, anybody becomes a member of the channel, has a member milestone chat, or drops gifted memberships, of course, we will celebrate any of that as we go on with the story. And hold on a second. Bash Guy is calling me. Hello. What's up? Okay. I'm doing one right now. I'm live. Yeah. But I am, but I'm going to get off here in just a few minutes. So say hi, everybody. This is Vash calling in on the Vash line. Yeah, they can't hear you. It's okay. It's private conversation. All right, but send me a link and I'll be right there. And I'm going to be out of here in just a second. All right, let's do it. That's right. We communicate at the That Park Place Network, folks. Andy W says, "Oh yes, sad for all of the guests, but happy for the member milestone chat. So I believe that is something to celebrate with a little culture."
Right.
That worked out, even though that wasn't supposed to happen. That was pretty funny. Let me see though. I want to tie something in here that I have certain feelings about this. The power outage today comes with a little bit of suspicious timing, as today, coincidentally enough, is also the grand opening of the first alcohol forward venue at the once dry Magic Kingdom Park. Beak and Barrel, a Pirates themed bar, has opened adjacent to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and while a few minor eats are available on the menu, the main part of the bar is adult beverage fare. Okay. Walt Disney himself never wanted alcohol to be in his parks, to be served at the parks. Disneyland opened as a dry park in 1955. Magic Kingdom followed suit in 1971. With its opening, and the Magic Kingdom remained a family-friendly, alcohol-free park until the opening of the Beauty and the Beast themed Be Our Guest restaurant in 2012, with a selection of wines was offered with their dinner menu. But since that time, more availability of alcohol has spread park-wide at the Magic Kingdom, with Beak and Barrel finally open today. The widespread power outage and ride down time have me wondering if the spirit of Walt himself, perhaps the spirit of Walt himself, isn't too happy with the magic coming from a bottle rather than pixie dust. So I just had to say that piece because, yes, all I'm saying is, maybe. Anyway. I just wanted to report that, guys. That is all I have about the power outage today. But I do want to thank everybody for checking it out here. Thank you very much. Also, Rover Boy says, "Sup, Ron, potential damage to the electronics." Yeah, we're going to go over that, but I'm going to jump on a video right now with Vash and Jonas, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Sunday, we are back here at 3:15 in the afternoon, so join us then. And until next time, thank you for chiming in today. We'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot. Ah!
We interrupt this outage out for a brief Tinker. Now that is thank you. You've gifted 5 Follow the Bradleys Fun memberships, and for that we get to go to Epcot.
So I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead. But I'm sure this guy has some things he'd want to.
And that's all we have to say about that. Hey, thank you. I got to get over to Vash and Jonas, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.